Yes. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Barca. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of the Transfer Roundup Blaugrana Buzz, guys. What is going on, everybody? Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, guys. And listen, guys, apologies, guys, for the lateness, guys. Unfortunately, I had to make sure that everything was sorted out because, you guys notice that every time I go live, something crazy just happens, guys. But yeah, man, we are here, man. Sorry if I keep moving around, guys. I want to make sure that my internet and everything is ready before we kick off, guys. Give me a moment, guys. Give me one moment. Let me actually check if everything looks good. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. Turn on notifications. All of the beautiful stuff, man. We will be. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right with you. One moment. All right. Here we go. All right. Hopefully everything looks good, guys. Let me know sorry, guys, if you guys hear that noise, guys. I got my fan behind me, guys, because I don't want my computer to overheat, right? So yeah, so you guys hear some noise on the background, guys. Sorry about that. But listen, let's get straight into the episode, guys, because listen, we're gonna talk about, guys, the latest transfer news, guys, coming out of Barcelona, guys. We're gonna be talking about more alternatives for Barcelona, guys. Ferran Torres potentially leaving. We're going to be talking about some updates in regards to Julian Alvarez. We're also going to be talking about Aymeric, Laporte, Ter Stegen. We're going to talk about a lot, bro, because I'm not going to lie. There's been a lot that's come out. And yeah, once again, guys, there's more and more bad news, guys. I'm going to be very real. All the news that I've seen coming out of Barcelona are not good ones, right? So we need to get straight into it. But before we get started, man, let me actually do some house cleaning, man. Let me actually big up to some of the people who are already in here, man. Big up to my brother Joseph. Big up to you every single time, man. Big up to my guy every single time. I appreciate you so much for this. Yeah, man. Listen, we're gonna talk about all of it, man. It says big up to you too, man. Big up to my brother Rebel Pilot. Big up to you. Every single time we're going to talk about this. Yo, big up to my brother Gio, man. Big up to all my City R fans, man. Big up to all you guys. Make sure you guys go subscribe to your Casio pod, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to it, man. That's one of the best City R podcasts out here, man. Listen, if you guys are City R fans, man, y'all know what to do, man. Because I've been watching some of your podcasts, man. I do watch it. I saw I did catch some of the episodes last season, right? When you are like the Napoli fans, Inter fans, and it's cool, man. It's very, very cool. I do see you guys doing your thing down there, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you every single time. But listen, big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. But listen, let's get straight into the news, guys, because yeah, as you guys can see, guys, in the front news today, basically what came out was this. The new alternative, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently Barcelona, right, are looking at Vangelis Pavlidis, right? His agent basically has been talking about the potential of his player joining. Apparently, Barcelona are looking at him as another potential alternative to Julian Alvarez. And yeah, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll be honest, right? I actually know a lot about this guy, right? Unlike, the other players, I do know a little bit about Pavlidis, guys. He is, a player that, he had a good season at Benfica last season. He was pretty good over there. I remember my guy, Northside, he was actually talking about, the potential of, getting him at Arsenal. He did talk about him. So I know he's a very, very good striker, right? But here's the thing, guys, right? What do I think about the potential of us seeing him in a Barca shirt? Listen, is it doable? Absolutely, it is doable. But here's the bigger thing for me, right? Watching this whole situation, I'll tell you why. This is my biggest thing that bothers me about this rumor. Every time I see rumors like this, when I look at Osimhen, when I look at João Pedro, when I look at Darwin Núñez, when I look at what's his name? Who was the other player that was being linked to us again? Vlahovic, right? We see all these players being linked to Barcelona. This just proves what I was saying for a very, very long time when it comes to this club, which is that there is no plan B. There was never a plan B. You see this club, yeah? I swear to God, man, every time I see players like this link, like for instance, where did this Pavlidis link come from? Where did this Pavlidis link come from, bro? We were never linked to Pavlidis. Just like we were never linked to guys like Darwin Núñez at the start of the season. Like, it's it's crazy to me, right? Just how out of sight, like out of touch this club is. We really are out of touch. We really are. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There is no planning, dude, at this club. There's no forward thinking when it comes to this club. There's no planning ahead when it comes to this club, dude. Basically now, we have entered August. We are now in a situation now where you're going to be seeing this a lot more. This is not even the last time, chat. This is not the last time you're going to see Pavlidis being linked to the club or anyone else. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Now I feel like the club have gotten to that position that we were last season where it's panic time. What? This happens every season. Do you guys know this on the Deco? We do this every season. We do. Think about this, chat. 2024. In August, who did we sign? Did you guys remember? We were following Nico Williams the whole time, and when it looks like the Nico Williams were going to take too long, we went and signed Danny Olmo just to please the fans. Last season, when Nico Williams shafted us, and then we missed out on Diaz, what did we do? We panicked and go and got Rashford. And now, we are in August. The pressure now is on Deco. The pressure now is on Deco now. So now, he has no other choice now. Now he has to go and look at alternatives. Now he has to really look out for alternatives, or else this is going to be an absolute trash transfer window and he could lose his job. So now, he's no longer even putting all his eggs in the Julian Alvarez basket anymore. Now, we're hearing that apparently we're looking at Pavlidis. Apparently, we are willing to spend 80 million on Osimhen, which, by the way, I'm going to talk about later. And the potential of Ferran Torres leaving and now having no number 9 apart from Hamza Abdel Karim. This is our future, chat. This is what is coming to us. When I sit there and I see moves like this, links like this, it just shows me what I've always known when it comes to this club, man. Genuinely, it's really heartbreaking, bro. It really is heartbreaking for me, man, watching this. Because I'm just like, bro, I've said this for so many years now. 3 years in a row. Every time I call out Deco for this, everyone always says I have a vendetta against Deco. Well, it's funny that this season, a lot of people are waking up to how much of a fraud this guy is. He signed Gordon. He signed Aymeric. All of a sudden, we all drank the Kool-Aid. But then when it comes to the primary targets, in the 9th position, my man can get deals done. All these links to Pavlidis now. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't really mind if we looked at alternatives like Pavlidis out there. I don't mind it. That's not the problem here. The problem for me is the fact that the way we are approaching this transfer window, we are showing our panicked hand. How much do you think Benfica are going to slap on Pavlidis' head? Because remember, everyone knows we were looking for Alvarez. Now that we have now inquired out of nowhere about Pavlidis, how much do you think these guys are going to be asking for Pavlidis? How much do you think Galatasaray are going to ask for Osimhen? Like, this is what I mean when it comes to this club, this man, this guy, this absolute fraud who's our sporting director, why he's absolutely clueless. In business, in football, right? Everyone knows when you are in the middle of the transfer window, when you're in the final month of the transfer window, that's when players are really expensive. Because the season is about to start and it's going to be hard to replace players. Everybody knows that. Why are you waiting till August to finally inquire about Osimhen? We were literally talking about Osimhen for the past 2 months. For the past 2 months, we've talked about Julian. We've been talking about Osimhen. But no one ever, did we ever inquire for Osimhen? When? This is exactly what I mean when it comes to this club. This club is pathetic. I'm telling you, bro, this club is pathetic, bro. Man like Deco is pathetic. This is why. Because everyone knows when you put your eggs in one basket, and then in the last few months of the transfer window, or the last month of the transfer, or last few weeks of the transfer window, you decide to panic, and you want to go and inquire about players during the tail end of the season, you think those clubs are going to make it easy for you? Last season, the only reason we signed Rashford was because Manchester United were desperate to get rid of Rashford. Let's not kid ourselves here. We signed Rashford because Manchester United were happy to get rid of Rashford. We put all our eggs in the Nico Williams basket last season. We weren't even serious about trying to get Luis Diaz. I don't care what anyone says about, but Deco wanted Luis Diaz. If he wanted him badly enough, he would have spent the money. I don't care what people would have said. But no, we wanted to dilly-dally with Liverpool. Liverpool asked for 70 million. We said we were not going to spend more than 60 million. Why? Because he's not our plan A. Nico Williams is. So when Nico Williams shafts us, then now we want to go back to Liverpool and say, oh, you know what, man? Maybe we'll spend that money. Oh, no, too late. Guess what? Bayern Munich afforded to put down that 70 million. Don't play. We're not wasting time. So what do we do? What do we do? Oh, which way can we get right now? Because right now the pressure's on Deco and the fans want him out. So what do we do? Okay, let's go get Rashford. Let's get a signing. It's not even a Rashford. Let's just get a signing just to calm the fans down. That's what we need to do. We just need to sign a player. So we go out, we spend the money, we bring in Rashford, we pay him all of that money that we would have never paid for if we weren't in a panic. We spend all that money. And now here we are this season, ladies and gentlemen. We spend the entire transfer window looking at Julian Alvarez, waiting for Julian Alvarez, being patient for Julian Alvarez. Even though these guys have made it very clear they're not going to make it easy for us. Even though they've made it very clear they will not make it easy for us, they sit there and they say nothing. The club calmly say nothing. We don't look at alternatives just in case this deal doesn't get done. We don't inquire about Pavlidis for the last 2 months. We don't inquire about Osimhen for the past 2 months. We just quietly focus on Alvarez only. So Galatasaray are sitting there thinking, hey, listen, man. It doesn't matter, bro. These guys don't want our player. They don't want our player. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. And then we enter August, and then all of a sudden now Barcelona want to go to Galatasaray and be like, oh, how much for Osimhen? Oh, you're going to wait till now. Wait till now, a few weeks before the transfer window, before the season starts. We already have our plans with Osimhen, and you want us to just sell him to you? Okay, cool. We will sell him. Give us 130 million. If we had gone before the World Cup and spoken to Osimhen's agent like we talked to Alvarez's agent and be like, yo, we really want you at Barcelona. You think Osimhen wouldn't have pressurized these guys? You think Osimhen now cares? I mean, unless Osimhen goes on strike, we're not signing Osimhen. When it comes to Pavlidis, is this going to be a sign that's going to hype up any Barca fan? Is anyone going to be excited if we sign Pavlidis? Because we know he's not our plan A. He's not our plan B, C, D, E, or F. He's most likely plan F. Because let's talk about it, right? Our first plan was Alvarez. After him, it was João Pedro. Then after him, it was Harry Kane. Then after him, it was Aslani. After him, it was Osimhen. Then after him, we have, what's his name? Darwin Núñez. Then after him, we have Vlahovic. And now we have Pavlidis. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. He's our plan H. Pavlidis was our plan H. And this is why I'm going to stay on this. I'll continue to stay on this. This is why, guys, Deco is not good enough. And by the way, I have a video coming out tomorrow on Deco. I'm not even going to talk about it. But I will give you guys a little bit of a hint. Think about who our sporting director was before Deco. And think about how that guy got deals done. Okay? He wasn't signing superstars, but that brother knew how to sign players. We were never involved in ridiculous sagas, bro. We got deals done. But ever since Deco has come in this club, bro, how many years? 3 years in a row, bro, we have had shit transfer windows. We all sit here every single time the season starts. We hype up the transfer window and say, yo, Deco was the one that signed Rashford. Guys, let me tell you something. Danny Olmo's first season, he did well. Rashford last season was okay. So you have Barca fans who will convince you that, oh, but Omar, Rashford was a good signing. So let me ask you this. If you think Rashford was a good signing, did you see Luis Diaz last season at Bayern Munich? How good was Luis Diaz at Bayern Munich? Luis Diaz, what? Am I correct? Am I wrong, guys? Wasn't Luis Diaz one of the best wingers in the world last season? Wasn't he a big reason why Bayern Munich reached the semi-finals of the Champions League last season? Now, imagine the what if. Imagine an attack of Lewandowski, Yamal, Luis Diaz, Rafinha. When you try to tell me that Rashford was a good signing, don't bullshit me, okay? Rashford was an emergency signing. What the problem here is, we're trying to basically make chicken salad out of chicken crap. Okay? Stop lying to yourselves. Stop lying to yourselves. Rashford was okay. But Rashford was a bottom of the barrel signing. He wasn't a primary target. We signed him as an panic signing. It doesn't change that. Even if he had a good season, it doesn't change that he was a panic buy. That's what he was. And this is what we do every season. Even Dani Olmo was a panic buy. I know he was one of our key targets. But he was a panic buy because the club were panicking after we didn't sign Nico Williams. Why are we not looking? Why is Barcelona not looking at getting a Leao? I don't care what people think about Leao. See, this is my biggest issue when it comes to this club. This is what I think. This is my biggest frustration when it comes to Barcelona. My biggest frustration is that this club, this pathetic club, right? This club, it's like we create this narrative that we have a plan before the transfer. We're like, okay, we know what we want. We know the players that we want. We want the players that we want to bring in. We create this type of, we know what we're doing. And then every single time, you sit there, and this is the thing, I do this all the time. This is why I'm not always reacting. And when I react, I know when I'm reacting. See me, yeah? When this transfer window started and we signed Deco and Adeyemi, I remained quiet. Not because I thought I was wrong. It's because I said, okay, cool. I'm going to watch the season. Because I've watched the last 2 seasons how we wasted time. When I saw how the Julian Alvarez saga was going, I said, this looks familiar. This looks very familiar, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to let Deco cook like everyone tells me to. Okay, cool. I'll be quiet. Then we sit there. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. A whole month goes. We enter July. We're thinking, okay, we're officially in the transfer window. We'll probably get this deal done this month. Then, nothing. No progress, no nothing. We went to the tail end of the month. I start asking the question, guys, we're about to enter August, and we don't look like we're going to sign Alvarez. What are we going to do? Omar, you got to wait. Okay, cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the 2nd of August. We are now in the final month of the transfer window. And now, all of a sudden, I'm hearing Pavlidis. I'm hearing Vlahovic. I'm hearing Darwin Núñez. I'm hearing Osimhen now. I'm hearing all of these signings. It's funny because I didn't hear all these alternative signings before. The club never told us that there were going to be alternatives to Alvarez. So what's the deal? And that's the chat. This it really breaks my heart into a million pieces seeing this chat. Because every season, man, I don't like being proven right, but this happens every season. I don't like being proven right. I don't want to be correct. I want to be wrong. When we signed Gordon, I really wanted to be wrong. I really wanted to be wrong. I really wanted to believe that, okay, last 2 seasons, he really couldn't spend any money because of the 1-to-1 rule. But then I remembered Barcelona were below the 1-to-1 rule when Armani was in charge. And we were still able to get deals done. We still got deals done. So what's this whole talk about 1-to-1 rule. What you telling me Barcelona went the 1-to-1 rule? When Armani was in charge? When we had to let Messi leave? When we had to let most of our legends like Busquets leave because we couldn't keep them? You're telling me that we went the 1-to-1 rule then? How was Armani able to get the deals done when we were broke? How? Tell me, bro. Tell me, chat. How were we able to get the deals like Lewandowski, like Rafinha, like Koundé done? Oh, economic levers. Oh, that's it. Whose idea was the economic levers? Who was it? We go to Barca. Barca got culture says it's not just like, okay. You're saying that Flick wants to trust all the young players. Let me be clear, bro. I don't disagree. Right? Give the young players an opportunity. 100%, right? Give them opportunity. But here's the thing, man. Do you know how long it takes for young players to have experience? I don't care what Flick says. Listen, Flick, when he was at Bayern Munich, had a young team mixed with experience. When you look at the team that he won the sextuple with, right? Or well, no, it wasn't even a sextuple. What am I saying? When they won the treble, right? That team, they had Gnabry, they had Goretzka, who was young, they had Alphonso Davies, who was young, but then they had a 32-year-old Lewandowski, they had a 33-year-old Jerome Boateng, they had a 29-year-old David Alaba, they had a 35-year-old Manuel Neuer, right? They basically had so many experience, and he dominated. Let's be very clear. A sporting director's job is to get the players that the manager needs. Okay? Sometimes, I know this because I've been watching football for a very long time. Managers have their own objectives of who players they want to sign. And they can tell the club, they can tell the sporting director, listen, I want this guy and this guy and this guy. When it comes to Flick has never come out and told the club who he wants. Okay? Flick has never come out and openly said, go get me this guy. Maybe the only player that he might have said was probably Schlotterbeck. Yeah, Muller, thank you. Muller was another one. But he has never come out and openly said, this is the player I want, this is the player I want. What happens is Deco finds players and then goes to Flick and says, Flick, you want this guy? We're going to sign this guy. You like him? Can you work with him? Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. You see this club, right? They are a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of liars. You see when it came to Armani would have signed players for Flick and said, Flick, bro, deal with it. You're telling me Hansi Flick would have said no to Bernardo Silva. You're telling me Hansi Flick would have said absolutely not to Denzel Dumfries. Why would he say no? That's experience learning from the young players. Okay, you want to trust the young players, that's fine. But why do you need to get rid of all the veterans? The veterans are going to help the young players become even to adapt and experience, get experience even faster. Everyone knows this. So this is all a bunch of lies, man. I'm sorry. This is all a bunch of excuses to justify Deco, bro. Because here's the thing, when Armani was in charge, you think Armani was going to Xavi and telling him, Xavi, which players do you want? Dude, he looked at the squad, he looked at how dead the squad was, and he said, okay, man, I'm going to go and get this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, and Xavi, bro, you deal with them. You see, when it came to players, free transfers, you think Armani was talking to Xavi, telling him, I'm going to get this guy on a free? Whose idea? You think it was Xavi's plan to get Gundogan? He probably loved Gundogan, but he wasn't the one that told the club, yo, go get me Gundogan. Armani looked at Gundogan and said, yeah, I need to want some of that. He's also the one that went and got Lewandowski. He was the one that signed Van Kessie before the season even concluded in AC Milan. This man went out there and got all of the best players that he needed. Every single one of them. And I'm going to tell you guys how the transfer window would have went if we had Armani in charge. Number one, Bernardo Silva would have signed before the World Cup. I can guarantee you that. The moment when either the season ends or the season is about to end, he would have already agreed terms with Bernardo Silva. We were linked to Denzel Dumfries. He would have gotten Denzel Dumfries done. You know why? Because Denzel Dumfries was a bargain. How much did they spend? What, 25 million, 30 million? Something like that for Denzel Dumfries? You're telling me, knowing the kind of sporting director Almani was, he would have gotten that 30 million for Dumfries. I don't know about the Cucurella deal. I'm not sure about that. But I can tell you he would have probably gotten Grimaldo. He would have probably gotten Grimaldo. He might have even looked at Laporte before the World Cup. I mean, this man brought in Inigo Martinez on a free chat. We all saw how good Inigo Martinez was on the flick that first season. We thought Inigo Martinez was going to flop on the flick because stylistically. But dude, the partnership of Kobashi and Inigo Martinez was immaculate. Yeah, we consider goals, but dude, that was the best partnership that Kobashi had in his entire time. Man says, no, bro, we don't need Dumfries. Bro, what do you mean we don't need Dumfries? First of all, we haven't even signed Cancelo yet. Denzel Dumfries is an experienced winner who has actually done well at a club like Inter Milan. Like, do I have to remind you what happened 2 years ago in the Champions League? Imagine having a player like that can go forward. We know that it's a perfect flick. Flip wants his fullbacks to do what? What does he want from his fullbacks? You're telling me Dumfries, we don't need Dumfries? What are you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man. Put the flies in the back. Big up to Zir in the chat. Since when was I linked to... Yeah, Zir. Yeah, man. We're signing everybody, bro. Get your cleats on, bro. Get your cleats on, brother. Man says Dumfries under Jose will cook. Most likely. Most likely. Armani would have found a way to convince Chelsea to get us João Pedro. Thank you. Or this is the best one about Pilot. This is the best one. He would have most likely already inquired about Osimhen after the World Cup. Oh, after the season. You know how we're waiting until now to actually talk about Osimhen? He would have talked about Osimhen since the transfer window even ended. Since the season ended. He would have gone to Osimhen's agent and be like, yo, listen, Barcelona right now, Lewandowski is gone. Lewandowski has left. We need a new striker. We're not even going to tell him that he's our primary target because we're not going to lie to him. We're going to be like, listen, man, right now, there's a number 9 void at Barcelona. There's a number 9 void, and we're looking for someone who's ready to take that challenge. Just wanted to talk to you and ask you, is your agent open to the move? If Osimhen knew after the World Cup that Barcelona were looking at him as one of the potential replacements, and then we go to Alvarez. We tell Alvarez, listen, we have a number 9 position that needs filling. Or do you want the move? Cool. We go to João Pedro. Like, let me tell you, this is what Armani would have done. Because Armani would know the player he would like, who would most likely sign, right? He would have gone to Atletico. He wouldn't even go to Atletico. He would have gone to Alvarez's agent, Osimhen's agent, João Pedro's agent, Harry Kane's agent. He would have gone to all the great players' agents, right? And he would have told these players, listen, this position is open. We need someone to come and take this place. Who is ready to take that position? And then it would be a tug of war between the 4 players, right? All 4 players. Any of them who really wants the move would actually make an effort to get the deal done. If Osimhen really wants to take over Lewandowski's number 9 position, he would throw his toys out of the pram. He would have done everything. He would have let everybody know he wants to move to Barcelona. He would have let the club know he wants to move to Barcelona. And if Alvarez does the same thing, but Atletico Madrid don't want to get rid of him, guess what? Barcelona would look at all 4 players doing their thing and which one is more desperate to join and which one is more likely to sign, then we would have gone for that guy. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Look at Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Right? I know Zero, you're going to be in the chat like, he had a problem with the club. Bro, even if that was the case, the fact is, Barcelona spoke to Zahavi, his agent, told him, yo, we don't know what the situation is with your player right now. We don't know if he wants to leave, but Right now, Barcelona need a superstar. We want him to be our main man. We want him to be our star. We want him to be the next Messi of this team. When we made it very clear before the World Cup, guess what, guys? Robert Lewandowski openly came out on TV, on our podcast. Am I lying, Zir, you're in the chat. Tell me if I'm lying, dude. Then Lewandowski, during the time when you guys were refusing to let him leave, come out and said, Barcelona is the only club I want to go to. Why would you really come out and say, and disregard all the other clubs in world football and tell everyone, I want to join Barca, the team that just finished second, the team that broke, the team that doesn't have a good squad right now, I want to go and join them. Why would he come out and actually choose us when he could have gone to anybody? He could have gone to anyone. He chose us. Why? Because of Armani. Because Armani gave him the project. Because Armani showed him why Barcelona was the best option for him. That's how you move, bro. That is how you move as a sporting director, dude. Everything is moved in silence. Do you think Deco is doing that? Do you think Deco is talking to all these players? Giving him the promise. Showing them the project, showing them the plans. No, he's going to Alvarez and forgetting about all the rest of the other options until last minute. Yeah, okay, Zir. Yes, he said that. But this is the important thing here, right? When Barca, you think, listen, we all know sporting directors and people that deal with transfers, they find out stuff before the fans do. Okay? Before you and I, Zir, we knew about what happened in the end. This was something that was happening behind the scenes at Bayern Munich. This wasn't something that was openly out there for the world to see until it was around the tail end of the season. This is something that they were working on for months. So Armani probably already knew months before Lewandowski openly came out and said he wanted to leave, that Lewandowski was having issues with the club. So guess what? Because at the time, because we know Zahavi has a good relationship with Barcelona. Right? And Zahavi had a good relationship with Matteo Armani. So, Zahavi would have probably told Armani, yo, my guy right now, he's thinking about leaving. Right now, things are not looking well right now at Bayern Munich. And he's potentially looking at new pastures new. So guess what? The moment he knows that, then he talks to Zahavi and tells Zahavi, yo, listen, you tell your guy, is he interested to join us? Does he want to join us? Because if he wants to join us, dude, we will get the deal done. We have a project. This is what we want to build this season. Now that Messi is gone, this is our new project. And Lewandowski will be at the heart of that project. And he probably heard all of it. And Lewandowski looked at that and said, yo, you know what, man? I've been winning so much at Bayern Munich. I've done this so much here. I want to test myself. I want to go to La Liga. I want to go join the big boys. I want to go and join Barcelona. Barcelona, by the way, who are not the kings of Spain. They are broke. They are under Real Madrid soldiers. I want to go to that club and take them back to the top so that I can prove to everyone who doubted me, everyone who told me, everyone that was saying that, oh, Lewandowski can only do it in the Bundesliga because Bayern Munich are the best team in the Bundesliga. Guess what? When Lewandowski left Bayern Munich in their prime, when he left Bayern Munich at their prime and went to Barcelona, they were broke, and then he ended up leaving us with three out of 4 league titles. 3 out of 4 league titles, dude. That's when he cemented himself. I mean, everyone already knew how much of a G Lewandowski was. But Lewandowski doing that is when people finally put the nail in the coffin. Anyone that ever doubted Lewandowski, when he went to La Liga and he did it there, and he went to a crap Barcelona team and won 3 out of 4 league titles ahead of Real Madrid. That's when he cemented himself. Exactly, Zir. Exactly. And that's the thing, isn't it? But the point that I'm trying to make is, when it comes to Armani, the man was a genius. They will never, like, dude, I will stay by this for the rest of my life. I'm going to stay by this, and I'm going to stand by this, bro. This is why I will never be Deco win. And I'm going to always stand by this, because, dude, I see everything. People want to drink the Kool-Aid and wait until the end of the transfer window so that they can start panicking. I'm not panicking, bro. Till then, I'm gonna panic now so that people can hear it. Absolute bums that these guys are, bro. Honestly. And you know what the sad thing is, right? Looking at this now, it just makes me realize, dude, we might not actually get a striker, bro. And I'm telling you guys right now, if we don't sign a striker after all of the noise, bro, I swear to God, I'm not kidding when I say this, chat. I'm saying it now. How many of you guys in here? Make sure you guys smash the like button. We got 62 people in the building, okay? Big up to all the people in here. Make sure you guys smash the like button, right? Smash the like. We're only on 29 likes. We should be more. But I'm going to tell you every single one of you right now. If we don't sack Deco after the end of this transfer window, if we don't get a striker this transfer window, I want Deco sacked. And I promise you, chat, if Laporta doesn't sack Deco, bro, I'm going on Laporta. Like, I love Laporta, but dude, I'm turning on Laporta. I'm done. Because at this point, dude, you are insulting us Barca fans. 3 seasons in a row. Excuse after excuse after excuse. I'm done with the excuses. I'm done with the BS. I'm done with the constant making a lot of justification. I don't want to hear no more justifications. I don't want to hear any more BS. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Enough. Enough of this one-to-one rule. Enough of this. Oh, we gotta wait and let him cook. Oh, Atletico Madrid making it difficult. I don't want to hear it, dude. You get paid to get the stars. If you're not going to get me the players, then F off, dude. I'm dead ass serious. I don't want you here. Because you're still in a living at my club right now. You're still in a living, bro. This is ridiculous. Oh my days, man. This is absolutely ridiculous, chat. Every season, bro, saga upon saga upon saga. And you know what really frustrates me with this club, right? Every time we have these sagas, every season, right? We have these sagas every single season. And every single season we have these sagas, we either get the deal done, and most likely don't get the deal done. And we spend so much time having these sagas that we just forget about the whole squad. So look at this Alvarez deal as an example. We put all our effort to go and get Alvarez. We've forgotten to get a defender. We've forgotten to get a fullback. We still haven't signed Cancelo, even though Cancelo right now is doing everything. Zir, you in the chat. Am I lying? You're an Al Hilal fan. You know, bro. Right now, my guy is doing everything. He's refusing to turn up to preseason. He's refusing to turn up to training. He's doing everything because he wants this deal to be done. This guy is making more effort to sign for Barca than Barca are making to sign him. After he had a great season with us, he's doing everything in his power. And Barcelona are not doing anything about it. Even though this guy is pushing and pushing and pushing. Yes, thank you. Yep, he's in Portugal chilling. My guy has no plans of returning to Al Hilal. He doesn't care about how many fines they sign and give him. Doesn't matter, dude. The guy doesn't want to be there. Barcelona trying to sign him. No, we are waiting until we sign Alvarez. Let me ask you guys a question. You guys think Armani would have signed Jacques Cancelo by now? How many of you guys think that Jacques Cancelo would have signed by now? I am so done, man. Give me a moment, guys. I've had enough, man. I've had enough, bro. But yeah, once again, guys, we're just sitting here like a bunch of flipping frauds, man. What a bunch of joke. Anyway, let me see what you guys say. Look up to my guy here, man. He says, do you feel Benfica striker could score all those goals he scored in Portugal in La Liga? See, this is a good question, Ken. Very good question. Because here's the thing, bro. You see, with the Portuguese league, it's the fakest league probably in world football. Big up to my guy Northside. Love you, Northside. But brother, your league it's a fake ass league. Let me tell you why it's a fake ass league. Your league is the league that makes superstars. Yeah. How many strikers have we seen come out of that league who have ended up being scrubs? In fact, when was the last time Portugal actually got a strike? Like, guys, like I'm telling you, man, people always talk about like how insane. People always talk about Eredivisie, right? How players in Eredivisie, you always have to be careful. But people never talk about how risky it is to buy players from the Portuguese league. That league, bro, I'm telling you, man, that league is so overrated, bro. I'm sorry, that league is extremely overrated. How many players actually come out of that league and actually cook? How many? I'm not saying players don't come out of there, but guys, Victor Gyökeres was the deadliest striker in world football when he was in Sporting. How is he doing at Arsenal? I'm not saying he's been crap at Arsenal, but he's not been as good as he was at Sporting. That's for sure. That's for sure. And you know what's funny about this Pavlidis deal? I don't even like this Pavlidis deal because I look at Pavlidis the same. If we sign Pavlidis, yeah, he'll score some goals. And maybe, who knows, maybe under the flick system he might look good. But I'm not worried about this guy. I'm not worried about this guy. He says everywhere he goes, he scores 20, 30 goals. In the Dutch league, he scored 30 goals. In Portugal, he scored 29, 30 goals. I mean, listen, man. Honestly, for me, Ken Boris, here's the funny thing about Pavlidis. You know what's funny, right? I look at someone like Pavlidis and I'm like, bro, Pavlidis would have been a perfect replacement for Alvarez at Atletico Madrid. If they had sold Alvarez to us, Pavlidis would have been a good striker. Pavlidis is one of those strikers who people know about him, but I think when you look at under the Simeone system, a guy like Pavlidis would cook. And Pavlidis would actually probably be a deadlier striker than Alvarez was. And that's one way I would have been able to be convinced. He also looks like he can do it in the UCL. He scored a hat-trick against us and scored against Real Madrid. Yeah, Pavlidis is a good player. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, right? I would, if we signed Pavlidis, I wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be heartbroken. But it would just be an emergency signing. It would be one of those signings that would really stink, not because he's a bad player, but because really, we just signed him out of panic, like we signed Rashford last season. Apparently, the Cancelo deal will be done in a few days. Yeah, you know why that is? Because he was the one that forced it, not us. We did not work enough to go and get him. Malaikum salam, man. Malaikum salam. Look up to you, man. It says, the last really good striker to come out of there is Falcao and Diego Costa. And Diego Costa was on loan over there. I don't know why you guys think the club has no backup plans. To me, it's clear. Has no backup plans. To me, clearly, we don't have many backup plans for positions that Flick wants to strengthen. And also, the club made a promise to Alvarez to go. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if they made a promise, that's fine. But here's the thing, right? This is the point that I feel like you're missing, Giannis. It's important to have your primary targets. Even Armani, when he was in charge, he had his primary targets. Right? You can have primary targets, but you see, when you have alternative signings, you also need to make sure your alternative signings are very open to the move. You can't just say, oh, Osimhen is the plan B. Jean Pedro is the plan B. But then those players don't even know that we are under their radar. A guy like Pavlidis, you think after today do you think he knew a week ago that Barcelona were looking at him? Probably not. Probably not. Sometimes it's important for these players to know. You know why sometimes it's important for players to know where you stand under? Because that kind of they kind of tell you how much they want the move. You see, last season, the reason why Rashford was so desperate for the move is because we made it very clear he was in our plans. He was one of our options. And when he knew he was one of our options, he did everything to make that move happen. He did everything. He was willing to cut his wages in half. He was willing to do anything and everything to get the deal done. Because he knew we wanted him. Sometimes these players don't know how much we want them. They just think sometimes they think it's paper talk. Sometimes you gotta let the players know, yo, we're looking at you. You are in our radar. So if you are open to the move, you gotta let us know. Let us know so that we can put you in the higher pecking order. Okay, guys, what is this? What is this? Listen, man. I don't want any Zionist talk in my chat. Okay? Deadass, I'm being serious, guys. No Zionist talk in my chat or you're getting banned. So, yeah. Let's just, yeah, no Zionist talk in my chat. Anyways, this is Alvarez to Pavlidis reeks of Nico to Diaz to Rashford. Hey, thank you. Thank you. This Pavlidis deal is like when we signed Rashford. Right? We went for Alvarez, who was Nico Williams, to Rashford, that was Pavlidis. Deco is a fraud. Armani did wonders for us in the financial restrictions. Exactly. And people want to make excuses for Deco. This is why I don't understand how a lot of these people could give excuses to Deco when Armani was getting deals done, when we barely could even sign players. Like, do you remember when we used to come out and sign players? And everyone was sitting there like, oh, how are you going to be able to sign this player? You're broke, you're broke, you're broke. But we still got deals done. And people want to be saying, oh, Barcelona broke, we can't spend money. Just in case, if that's the case, why has Alvarez come out and make another statement already? It's pretty much the whole month coming up with statements and releasing it. Sometimes, it's sometimes after the World Cup, you have nothing. Rebel Pilot, I feel like when it comes to Alvarez, I'm gonna be very real, right? Statements is good and great, but statements is not going to move the needle. Okay? When it comes to Julian Alvarez, he wants the move. I am not denying that. I believe that he wants the move so badly. But here's the thing with Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are not going to move as long as this guy doesn't do his stretch out the pro. At some point, Julian Alvarez is going to really have to show, I am serious about this move. I am serious that I want to leave. I am serious I want to go. And if you don't want to sell me, dude, I am going to throw so much tantrums that the fans are never going to want to see me wear the shirt. And what are you going to do then? You're going to force the fans to watch me? I don't care. At some point, you're going to have to do what you got to do, man. I bet Aslani knows that. I bet Aslani knows that's why he stopped the move for the RB Leipzig. Yeah, but we are leaving them out there to dry. The ball and Laporta are the bigger issues than Deco. Nah, man. Listen, man. I'm a very there, man. Deco needs to be the first one to go, in my opinion. But guys, I don't want to. I spent over 40 minutes on this Deco thing. I want to talk about something else. Let's talk about another move that is potentially going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. Breaking. Alvarez wants to join. You see, man, I've been talking about Alvarez so much. I'm actually calling this guy Alvarez. Ferran Torres wants to join PSG and has let the inner circles and teammates know about it. Discussions is scheduled next week between PSG and FC Barcelona in an attempt to reach an agreement. You're saying I check Barca time. Yes, give me a moment. I'll check Barca times. Let me first of all talk about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're finally gonna get rid of Ferran Torres. We're gonna get rid of Ferran Torres, guys. Should we party? Should Barcelona party, guys? Should we all party? Should we all have a big party, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna be getting rid of him, bro. What should we do? I mean, I should be happy, right? This should be a great news, right? But for some reason, I'm not happy. And why am I not happy, chat? Why am I not happy? Why am I upset? Why am I upset that we're gonna be signing you? We're gonna be selling him. Well, I'll tell you why, Mr. Obvious, if you guys want to know. The reason why I feel upset is because, guys, if we sell Ferran Torres, we have no number 9. Hamza Abdel Karim is our number 9, by the way. Hamza Abdel Karim is our number 9. So we have no strikers going into the new season. How did we get to this point, bro? How did we get here, bro? Like I gotta ask the question, man. How did we get to this point? How did we get to the position now where we are basically at the bottom of the barrel? Because that's where we are now. Don't kid yourselves. We are at the bottom. We are in Hades. We are burning. Okay? We are burning, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this right here. Julian Alvarez hasn't signed, and we don't know if he's gonna sign. This is why Barcelona have been linked with Pavlidis. This is why Barcelona are desperate to go and get Osimhen now. You wanna know why, guys? Because this guy is leaving. Because he's leaving. Now that we know he's leaving, now that the club knows he's leaving, now the club is panicking as usual. I'm so sick to my stomach, Chad. This makes me so sick, bro. Makes me so sick. Honestly, what a joke. What an absolute freaking joke that this club is. Like all of these years, we've tried to sell Julian, we've tried to sell Ferran Torres, bro, the scrub that he is. And by the way, I'm not even hurt that we're losing him. I'm not even hurt. But I'm just looking at him like, bro, this club is so incompetent. Like, this club is so ridiculously incompetent that we are potentially going to be losing Ferran Torres and having no strikers. Because I don't know if we're going to sign a striker. It doesn't look like we're going to sign a striker. I mean, the Alvarez thing doesn't look like it's going to happen. And now Barcelona are looking at other alternatives now at the tail end of the season. Imagine Barcelona spend 130 on Osimhen. This is ridiculous. But yeah, let's talk about this. When it comes to Ferran Torres, look, Ferran Torres is not our number 9. Ferran Torres is not the number 9 that Barcelona need and Barcelona want. When it comes to Ferran Torres wants to go to PSG because, number 1, PSG are the best team in that league. So he's going to be winning League every season. And you know, I think he will actually do better in that league because that league is more, over there I feel like it's better to it's easier to score over there than here. Right? That's the thing. Julian, he wants to go to PSG because at the end of the day, he's going to be going to a club that is going to have a higher chance of winning the Champions League than Barcelona. Back-to-back Champions League winners. And he's going to be back to his favorite manager, Luis Enrique. His contract is running out. And all the talk that we've heard, right? Yeah, you know what? Whatever, man. Keep crying. All these people are, oh, you should. You know what it is? Whatever, man. You guys want to sit here and drink the Kool-Aid? You guys want to sit here and justify and explain everything the club does? Fine, do whatever you want. You see me, yeah? I don't care about what anyone thinks. I've said it before. You see this channel, bro? I talk about whatever I want, okay? You don't have to like it. You don't like it, F off, okay? You guys are the same kind of people. And let me put you on screen because you want to be calling me out. Yeah, you want to call me out? No problem. I'll put you on stage. I will put you in the spotlight. Where is it? Where is it? No. Don't even delete it. No. Let's put him in the spotlight. Where is it? Oh, you deleted it already, Gosh? First of all, let me tell you something, you absolute scrub. Okay? You guys are the same kind of fans, right? That sit here every single season, right? You come to the season. No. Let me tell you something, right? You guys are the same people, right? Who will always be quiet, say absolutely nothing, right? And then you will call a guy like me reactionary. And then when the transfer window ends and we don't get any strikers, then all of a sudden you guys want to be sitting here being the morality police, like, oh, this club is so incompetent. Oh, Deco is so incompetent. But then when I call it out, I'm reactionary. No problem. Fine. I'm sorry that I call things out before anybody says it. Because that's what you guys love, right? You guys love to drink the Kool-Aid. You've spent 3 seasons seeing the same shit for 3 seasons in a row, and you guys learn nothing. Fine. You see me, yeah? I did well in school. Okay? I have an IQ. I don't react to shit. I see things before they happen. And I see where this is going. And that's why I'm pissed. If you guys think I'm being reactionary, fine, bro. Fine. I ain't changing nothing, bro. Because every single season, we are here. Bro, last season, go back to my transfer window live streams last season and see how I reacted. Look at my season, the season before. Every year, I always come out and I'm always reacting like this because we don't get deals done. And it's funny that during the season, at some points in the season, we always see where we went wrong in the transfer window and we always sit here then and call it out and say, okay, this summer we have to go and fix it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the transfer window, in the summer transfer window right now. Did you remember when we all Barca fans were all in unison saying we have to fix our defense? Do you all remember when we all came out together and said we need to go and fix our defense? What Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are in the August of 2026 and Barcelona have signed 0 defenders. We're being told that Koundé could be playing at centre-back next season. We are not even, we're waiting till after the World Cup to go and get Laporte. This is the point. This is the point. And you know what's funny? When the season goes, when the season ends, when we get into the season, because here's the funny thing, right? A lot of Barca fans, they don't really see things before they happen. That's the issue. You guys come there and you guys sit there and say, oh, Barcelona this and Omar this and this and this. You guys come out and you say the same thing. You call a guy like me reactionary. You say that I do this for views. You say I'm trying to go viral. Well, here's the thing, man. I've been on YouTube now for what? 4 years? Okay? I've still not gone viral. So clearly what I'm doing is not right. If I'm so obsessed with trying to go viral, then why haven't I changed my tactic? There's a lot of, like some of the highest content creators on YouTube, Barcelona content creators, go watch their channels. Some of the guys have 50 to 100K, getting hundreds, tens and thousands of views. Look at how those guys' channels are. Always positive, always smiling, always looking at the good side of everything. If I'm so obsessed with views and going viral, then why am I not using their tactic? Why? Because here's the thing about me, bro. I can't do this fake shit. Okay? I'm sorry, bro. You see me, I've said it before, man. I'm too real. If I try to move fake, you guys are gonna see it. You're gonna see it instantly. I'm not even gonna be able to do it. I'm a terrible actor. Okay? So I don't care about what people say about me being a reactionary. I don't care, bro. Because you guys are going to say this, right? Okay, cool. You say I'm being a reactionary? Okay. So when the transfer window ends, it's funny how a lot of you guys are calling me out. When the transfer window ends and we sign no strikers, how many of you guys are going to be here after the transfer window? How many of you guys are going to come here? You see Van Lee, you're one of them. You're the guy that always calls me out and calls me negative. But it's funny that whenever shit hits the fan, I don't see you here. Why are you here? Why are you running? Why do you run every time shit hits the fan? It's funny because I don't see you. I'm here. I'm on YouTube the whole time. I'm always here, but I don't see you. I don't see you. You're on every single other fan channel, all the positive fan channels. But then whenever I'm reacting, like the way I'm reacting, that's when you want to come here and have your opinion. You want to have a voice now. You want to have a voice now. Were you having the same energy when we lost to Atletico Madrid last season and our defense cost us? Did you have the same energy when we lost to Inter Milan? Now, how many times do we do this? Like, you guys call me a flip-flop. You guys are the biggest flip-flops, man. Because you guys are the same people that will sit there and say, we need to go and sort the defense out. The defense has to be a priority. And then the Barcelona, and when the transfer window starts and we don't prioritize the defense, then all of a sudden I'm being reactionary because I am keeping to the same energy that we had before the transfer window started. Okay. Okay. No problem. No problem. You guys think I'm being reactionary? That's up to you. But I'm just going to tell you guys, and I'm going to go back to this. When it comes to this whole situation with Ferran Torres, we put ourselves in this position because we shouldn't be bothered about Ferran Torres leaving us. We shouldn't be bothered. This shouldn't bother any Barca fan. This shouldn't bother me. I shouldn't be bothered that we're losing Ferran Torres. Bro, I was one of the people that wanted this guy gone. So I'm not even hurt. Like, that's why even now, as much as I know this is not going to be a good thing, there's a part of me that it doesn't even care if he leaves. Because I'm like, dude, I've seen you be so crap for so long. I don't even care if you are here. It will be worth it. And listen, if Barcelona can get like a 50 to 55 million for Ferran Torres, that would actually be a great deal. That would actually be one of the rare times I will actually praise Deco for actually doing a good job. But the point is, are we going to get a striker? And if we do get a striker, we're going to get a striker that we want. Because we all sitting here talking about Alvarez being the one to sign. What if we don't sign Alvarez? What if we sign Pavlidis? And it's funny because If Barcelona doesn't sign Julian Alvarez and we don't sign Osimhen, but we sign for Pavlidis, you guys are the same fans that will come out here and say, oh, what, you're saying Pavlidis is not a good signing? Oh, Pavlidis is not a good signing? Oh, you think Pavlidis is not? Why are you hating on Pavlidis? You don't know how good Pavlidis is going to be? This is not about hating on Pavlidis. This is Pavlidis being a plan H. Once again, a third season in a row, Barcelona doesn't get their targets. How is Real Madrid, the team that is in their knees right now, being able to sign every single target that they want, but Barcelona are going for a plan B, C, D to F? We are Barcelona. We're supposed to be one of the biggest clubs in the world. We're supposed to be able to sign everyone we want, right? How are we struggling to go and sign players? Why do Barcelona always struggle to sign players? It's not because we don't have money. We can spend money. So what is the deal? Why is it that Barcelona can't sign players? Why? Whatever, man. Whatever. And here's another thing I even forgot when I talk about Deco. Guys, you guys know Ter Stegen, right? He's gonna be leaving. You guys have seen my YouTube show when I talked about Ter Stegen. You guys have seen Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen is gonna be leaving, right? We've been told that Ter Stegen is gonna leave since last month. He's still at Barcelona. You wanna know why? Because he doesn't want to reduce his wages. And I know that's not Deco's fault. But now he might be going to Ajax, and Ajax are apparently going to be paying only 10% of his wages. So even if he leaves, Barcelona will still be paying 90% of his wages. So that's the kind of so that's the only negotiation Deco could make for Ter Stegen. 10%. 10%, bro. You couldn't even like negotiate 50%. You think Ajax wouldn't be open to paying 50% of his wages? Whatever, man. Whatever, bro. It is what it is. I can't be asked through this whole situation. And if you guys think I'm negative, I'm reactionary, that's up to you, man. I'm not in the business of trying to impress anyone. So yeah, you guys wanna call me that? No problem. Let me see. You guys are telling me to check Barca time. Let me check. What is Barca time saying? Hold on. Barca time. Where's Barca time? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at what you guys are saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's read this. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. Let me read to you what this is. Barca Times said, Deco undoubtedly has alternative targets under consideration, but for now, Barcelona remain focused on Julian Alvarez. If the Argentinian does not arrive, the club has no intentions to make rush signings. Give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment, guys. I need to process this. So if Barcelona doesn't sign Julian Alvarez, we're not signing a striker, ladies and gentlemen. We're not signing a striker, guys, if he doesn't come. We will not sign a single striker if he doesn't join. Hey! So Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Get ready to see Gordon in the number 9. Get ready to see Adeyemi at the number 9, bro. Heck, you might even see Yamal in the number 9 if you're lucky. Heck, who knows? We might even play Araujo as a false 9. As an option of number 9. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Paying 150 million to Atletico would be a big mistake. Oh, so you want to go into the season without a number 9? By all means. Let's go to the new season now without a number 9, please. You guys like to play with fire, right? You guys like to put your hand in the stove, right? No problem. Don't worry. We shouldn't sign a striker. Don't worry. No problem. Hey, listen. People like to play with fire, right? You guys love playing with fire? You all love to play with fire, right? No problem. No problem. Sign. Don't sign a striker. Let's go to the new season without a striker. No problem. Hey, listen, man. Deco knows what he's doing. Deco knows what he's doing. Listen, he is the sporting director. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, don't listen to me, man. I'm being reactionary. Okay? I'm being reactionary, Chad. Don't worry about it, man. Like you know what? I'm going to be positive. Okay? I'm going to be positive. Let's look at the positives, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this season, if we don't sign a striker, maybe Hamza Abdel Karim will take over. Hey, listen, Lamine Yamal came out of nowhere. Okay? If you look at Barcelona, La Masia has been cooking. Hey, listen, man, look at the youngsters that have been coming out of Barcelona. Listen, Tony Fernandez, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Fernandez is going to step up. Don't worry, guys. Everything will be fine. Don't panic, bro. I'm not even panicking anymore, okay? I'm not panicking. Listen, Deco, man. Listen, Deco, man, you cooking. Yo, you are cooking, man. Man is cooking out here. Yeah, man. Yeah. Come on, Deco, man. Listen, Deco, man. Hey, listen. Deco over Armani. Okay? Deco over Armani. Listen, Deco is the greatest sporting director this club has ever had, bro. Hamza Abdel Karim, bro. Yo, listen. Hamza Abdel Karim, man. Baby Lewandowski, man. Hey, he's gonna cook this season. Let me tell you right now, man. He's gonna cook! Nah, man. No. Hey, listen. No, I'm not kidding. No, gosh, I'm not kidding, bro. Hey, listen, I'm not kidding, bro. I'm dead on God. I'm telling you. No, not on God. I am not going to use God's name in vain. But let me tell you guys something, bro. Don't worry about it. Listen, 150 on Alvarez, that would be stupid. What kind of that would be a ridiculous deal. What are we talking about? Yeah, man, listen. Deco knows what he's doing. Deco knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, man. Listen, Deco is cooking. Clearly, bro, listen. I'm not a real fan, bro. I'm a fake-ass fan, bro. I'm sorry, man. You guys have caught me. Guys. I am a fake fan. You see? I'm an undercover Real Madrid fan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an undercover Madrid fan, man. I'm out here. I joined Barcelona to infiltrate the team. Yeah. You guys got me, guys. Yeah, man. Vanley, you're good, bro. You saw through me, bro. You saw me, bro. You saw me, bro. You saw me. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm. But don't worry, bro. Listen, Deco knows what he's doing, man. Deco knows what he's doing. No. Listen, be positive, Omar. No more reactionaries. No, listen, man. You're always ranting, Omar. You're always complaining, bro. You gotta be positive. Look at the signs of it, bro. Yeah, man. I'm a spy, bro. Yeah, Abdul, I'm a spy, bro. Everyone got me, bro. Y'all got me. Listen, man. I am an undercover Barcelona of Real Madrid fan, man. I came here to infiltrate and destroy Barcelona on the inside. Yeah. Man. Makes me sick, man. Yeah, let's see. I think there was more. Let's see what else they said. One says go get Vlahovic. Okay, no problem. All this talk about Barcelona remain calm and will not rush to stand on man. Oh, we remain calm, yeah. Hi. Oh, by the way, guys, look at what I said. Look, here it is. Look. They're saying, just saying, Barcelona remain calm and will not rush to get to sign number 9. If Julian Alvarez move fails to materialize, the club believes it's 100 million offer is a fair deal and are satisfied with the transfer business. With the transfer business so far, strengthen the attack with Karim Adeyemi Gordon and believing that they have fulfilled the role of first. I gotta get out of this, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. Deco has to go, bro. Deco has to go. Deco has to go, man. I'm sorry, guys. Deco has to go. I swear to God, bro. I'm being dead serious. If we end the transfer window without getting a number 9, I want Deco gone. And if Deco doesn't get sacked, I want Laporta gone. I'm dead serious. People think you guys think I'm being reactionary. No problem. I'll be reactionary. Fuck everybody, bro. Dead ass. No, you guys want me to lose it, yeah? You want to lose it, yeah? We're satisfied with the transfer window with Gordon Adeyemi. Satisfied with Gordon Adeyemi, bro. Adeyemi and Gordon. That is our transfer window. And you're impressed with. Yeah, but hey, listen, I have a vendetta against Deco, ladies and gentlemen. I have a vendetta against Deco. Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I am absolutely done. You guys, honestly, man. I don't know how many more times we gotta see this, man. Like, how many more times do we have to keep seeing this? Every single time. Same old, bro. And everyone wants to sit here and call me out. Okay, cool. You're making me sick, man. I'm telling you guys, Laporta doesn't realize what he's playing with. My guy is genuinely at a point where he's becoming like he doesn't realize his persistent in trying to back Deco is going to make him extremely unpopular to the point that fans are going to be pissed at it. People are not going to be pissed at Deco anymore. At some point, people are going to start looking at Laporta as the problem because they're going to be like, "Yo, you're the one that's keeping this guy here. You're the one that's keeping this guy here. This is your fault now. This is not his fault. You are the one that's doing this." Wait a minute. What? Hold on, what's this talk about Osimhen being 65 million? What are you guys talking about? Where is it? Guys, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Let me see. Osimhen. Osimhen. Osimhen's. What's this about 65 million for Osimhen? What is this? They're saying Chelsea are considering a move for Victor Osimhen from Galatasaray. The striker is valued at 65 million. Let me tell you something, guys. Okay, so this came out a few hours ago. So this is what's come out. Let's see. All right. So this came out, and basically they're saying Victor Osimhen could be available in the final weeks of the transfer window with Galatasaray, and the player reportedly open to the departure. Barcelona have remained known for several weeks that Victor Osimhen could be available for 75 million. However, his enormous salary makes the potential extremely difficult. Listen, I'll tell you guys right now, right? I'll tell you guys this right now, right? When it comes to Osimhen, if the money that they're offering, asking for is 65, 75, anything below 100 million, and we can negotiate a good wage, if we don't sign Osimhen, dude, I'm done. But you know what's funny, right? This is another one where we're going to wait until it's too late, and then we're going to miss out on him. You want to know why? Because Barcelona are going to be sitting there waiting for Alvarez to do something. We're going to be waiting for Alvarez to do something, and the Osimhen is going to stay there until Chelsea come in and put the 100 million, and then they buy him. And then we sit there like this. I sit there and just look. Just watch. That's what we're going to do. Fucking useless sacks of shit. Anyways, boys, listen. I need to do the final. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Hold on. Us Barca fans have short memory. We believe in a guy who it says we believe in a guy who partied hard when playing for the club, and we got to get rid of him. When the 1-1 rule, and yet we're acting like we're the 1-4 rule. People don't know, but people call me reactionary. Like I don't do my research. This season we're gonna get battered. Tired core players, no quality of the pitch, trophyless incoming. Telling you, man, if we, yeah, it says Rashad posted Turkish source saying they want Galatasaray 140 million. Hey, ay. Wow, man, look at this. If we don't get a striker, we are not getting, and we don't get a center back, no midfielders. Get this guy out now. On God, man. On God. Anyways, speaking of center backs, let's actually talk about the final thing I want to talk about before I do get out of here, because I don't have much time. Let's actually talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. So, speaking of players that have been valued high, take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. So, apparently, Athletic Bilbao have quoted Aymeric Laporte for 80 million. 80 million for a 32-year-old. Now this guy's smoking budge. 80 million? yeah. Listen, whatever they're smoking in Bilbao, they gotta give us some of that too, bro. 80 million for a 33-year-old. Like which club in their right mind would spend 80 million? Like this is just them saying, bro, we are not selling him. I mean, I respect it. Right? I respect it, bro, because they're like, okay, bro, we don't want to sell him. So if you guys want to buy him, then produce the 80 million. Produce it. Because that's the only way you're going to get him. So yeah, you got to respect it. You got to respect it. But yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, man. This is just another one of the pathetic deals that we're going to get, that we're going to miss out on. We went, like, think about it, chat, right? This summer transfer window, right? We had our targets were either Bastoni, Schlotterbeck, then Laporte, right? Schlotterbeck and Laporte, Schlotterbeck and Bastoni are still at their clubs, you know. They still haven't made moves. Didn't we say that Schlotterbeck had a 50 million buyout clause after he signed a new contract? We were told that he has a buyout clause of 50 million. Why are we not looking at Schlotterbeck? I think, is he injured right now? Is that why? Is that why Barcelona are not looking at Schlotterbeck? What about Bastoni? I've said this before, right? This is how you know Barcelona don't have a good sporting director. If Barcelona would have gone to Inter Milan and offered Araujo for Bastoni, I think Inter Milan would have accepted it. But of course, we don't. And Barcelona, we are sentimental FC. We can't get rid of our captain. We can't get rid of our captain. What are you talking about? Well, we are a family club. We are family FC. Okay, family FC. No problem, man. Are you talking about Bastoni or Schlotterbeck? Because I know Schlotterbeck signed a new contract, but he has a buyout clause in that contract. Omar, bro, we can't sign defenders without selling defenders first. No one wants to leave. You find a way to get rid of him. You don't give Christensen a new contract. You tell Araujo he's done at the club. Okay? You get rid of everybody. None of sentimental BS. Tell you, man, this club, this is who we are, man. This is who we are. This club, bro, it's an absolute joke. This club is an absolute joke, man. And people think I'm always overreacting. Fine, no problem, man. You guys stay on that energy. You guys stay on that energy, because that's all you guys know, right? Omar is always reacting, overreacting. No problem. No problem. Fine, I'm overreacting. Deco blocked. Yeah, I know, this absolute scrub. Yeah, he blocked Papillon because Papillon was on his ass. The absolute fraud. If I, you know what's funny, right? Popular was even criticizing. Popular was actually giving him credit, and he still ended up banning him. The absolute scrub that he is. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What are you guys saying in the chat? Let me actually read some of your chats before I do call it a day, man. Because I got other stuff I gotta do. Life is short, man. I got a life outside of football, man. So I'm gonna go do something that's actually worth my time. Frauds. I saw Messi wins. No, I don't. Yeah, he blocked him. Says you can only force them out of training on the team. Training, let them train with the kids. Train with the kids. You're not part of the squad. Do that. The absolute scrub. Also, Christensen might be taking less than you and me. Bro, it doesn't matter. He's still getting paid by the club and he's injured most of the time. Deco, Black Papillon. You can get rid of players. You can't pay out their contract. Dude, if like it's not about paying out their contracts, dude, you can put them in the, if you put a guy like Araujo and all these guys in the reserves, you think these guys are gonna be happy to play in the reserves? Maybe some of them who don't care about their careers would, but some of them who still have a lot to give in the top level, they're not gonna want to play in the reserves. According to what I read, Flick didn't want Bastoni because he felt he wouldn't fit the system. Okay. You know what, man? I'm done. You know what, guys? I'm being that serious. You guys wanna keep this guy wants to test me, right? Yeah, seriously, ban this guy, chat. Guys, ban this dude, okay? Because this guy's pissing me the fuck off. What is this? Can somebody ban this guy? I'm being serious, guys. I don't like this Zionist bullshit, bro. That's one way to trigger me, man. Don't be bringing any Zionist shit in my chat. I'm being serious. We're here to talk about football. Don't be talking about Zionist stuff, bro. If you're doing this shit, bro, get the fuck out. I'm being serious, guys. Get this guy out of here. Mods, Ghost, you guys are here, man. Get this guy out of here. Yeah, man. We're not doing none of this Zionist shit in my chat, bro. Don't do that in my chat. Four players Barcelona are gonna sign after ADM. 4 players we're gonna sign after ADM, by the way. Yeah, this is why Laporta on the board are the biggest issues. Hey, you guys, listen. You guys can talk about feelings and stuff, man. I don't care, man. Let me tell you something, bro. What do you guys? Let me tell you something. What do you think? You think football is my life, bro? Brother, I got a life outside of YouTube, bro. I got a life outside of football, right? I come out here, I give my frustrations, I react to the way I do. But let me tell you something. Once I turn this shit off, bro, life continues for me. So you can talk about getting into my feelings. Trust me, bro. I don't. These things don't bother me. Don't bother me as much as you guys think it does. It doesn't bother me. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't. I don't get pissed at the club, but I don't let this thing affect my life, bro. I got a life outside of football, bro. Just like these footballers, all these footballers that we're sitting here talking about, these guys are multi-millionaires who have lives outside of football, bro. You think these guys care about us? There are stats that say Christensen has only played 44% of Barcelona matches since joining Barcelona. This is a guy we gave a 2-year extension to. Omar is right. Deco wants Bastoni, but Flick doesn't want him. Then go get another option. We wouldn't be complaining about Christensen if he signed if we sign one defender. That's true. That's true. That is 100% true. Okay, go to that live stream. Since you wanna be calling people liars, go to Papillon stream and check out the stream where he saw that he got banned. Clearly Deco is a very sensitive, emotional little crybaby. So then he banning YouTubers. Yeah, he banning YouTubers. Why are you even looking at what YouTubers are doing? Bro, listen, YouTubers are gonna talk. I am gonna talk. Papillon is gonna talk. Why are you worried about what we are saying? How about you put that energy? Instead of putting that energy to go to social media and see what Papillon is saying, why don't you actually go out there and actually put some time and actually go and sign players like you're supposed to? Why are you in the internet? Stay away from the internet, bro. You don't get paid to be checking out what Papillon is writing. Oh my god, dude. Flipping idiot, bro. Out here looking at blocking YouTubers, bro. You're out here getting paid hundreds of thousands, and you're out here banning YouTubers. Content creators. Why are you even looking at what content creators are doing? I have wanted Laporta since 2023. Damn, NBA. Omar, do we need a midfield reinforcement as well? I mean, we do. But will we get a reinforcement? Most likely not. The only player I've heard that they've been linked to the midfield is Javi Guerra. I do think that with De Jong's injury, we do maybe need one. Maybe just one would be great. But, yeah. 1+1. Yeah, 1 year plus one. Okay, who knows, man? Okay, we'll see. You see. Omar, your opinions on Eric Garcia being named as the 5th captain? Philip, I'll tell you this right now, man. Barcelona don't have any leaders. All these guys are just La Masia graduates. Like, Barcelona really doesn't have any captains, dude. We don't have any captains, dude. We haven't had a good captain in this club since Busquets left. I'm not even kidding. Busquets was the last real captain Barcelona had in this club. After him, dude, the captain armband, dude, it lost its value after that. How about Warden? Bro, first of all, Adam Warden is not going to be cheap. Barcelona now willing to spend 100 million on unit average. You think we're going to spend 100 million plus on Warden? Yeah, man. Yeah. Not that. How did Deco stumble on Popular? Yeah, clearly he's watching, dude. Onahi, they're saying. That would actually be a smart signing for once. Since our club has been running off of nepotism. Says we're recently linked from with Onahi from Girona. Hey, listen, man, World Cup hype, man. But people have been talking about him a lot. Yeah, exactly, bro. Absolute sensitive crybaby, man. I just wanted Araujo gone, Balde to United, Kunde to Liverpool, Christensen gone, Bastoni, Osimhen, Gordon. At least I asked for. You know what? That would have been smart. That would have been smart. He says, why are bars saying please? They're pleased with the attack. Dude, don't even get me started. I've already seen it. For me, Xavi was the last good captain. Messi was good. Iniesta was good. You know, they all did their thing. And even Busquets wasn't bad too, man. Busquets wasn't bad. Oh, we have to break the bank. Yeah, we do. But, you know, people out here, they're too scared to spend money now. Yeah, man. I'm so glad you're calling Deco. I'm so glad you're calling Deco knowing he's watching you. He's listening to your advice. It's crazy he blocked Papillon. Bro, whatever, man. I've already talked about the updates, man. So, just in short, Barcelona are looking at Pavlidis, right, as an alternative. We're also going to be selling Ferran Torres potentially next week. And we're now going to be buying a defender because Laporte costs 80 million. So, yeah, that's the scoop for you guys, man. Yeah, 100% I agree with this. Greatest captain of all time. My opinion. But yeah, anyway, guys, listen. I am getting out of here, man. I don't want to stay here any longer than I should, guys. So, we're going to be closing now, guys. Big up to every single one of you guys who have been here, man. Appreciate every single one of you guys who have taken your time to come and watch me. Appreciate you guys every single time. We're going to be getting out of here. Let me see who's live that I can redirect you guys to. Let me actually see who I can redirect you guys to. Big up to every single one of you guys who have been here throughout the stream. You guys have been absolutely incredible. We will be back tomorrow, guys. I got a video ready for you guys tomorrow, guys, where I'm going to be absolutely cooking Deco. So make sure you guys keep it locked in. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you guys can know when I got a stream coming, a video coming, guys, because I got a lot of stuff coming up. So you guys are going to be spoiled. But for the time being, guys, let's actually see who is live that I can send you all to. Who's actually live that I can send you all to? Okay. Somebody live? It's no side live. Alright, sorry. Casual FC, Kopish, Saeed is live. You know what? I'll send you guys to. Well, yo, chat. Who do you guys want me to send you guys? You guys want me to send you to Kopish, Saeed, or Don Hussam? Who do you guys want me to send you guys to? Who do you guys want to go check out? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Who do you guys want me to send you guys to? I'm gonna send you guys. When is your next live? Maybe tomorrow. If you get some good news tomorrow, if we get some news tomorrow, I will be live. Right? If we get some news tomorrow, I'll get it. But if we don't, you know what? Tomorrow is Monday, right? Don't watch out. We'll turn on notifications, guys, because tomorrow you could get a Blaugrana podcast with Hafed tomorrow. Okay? So yeah, make sure you guys turn on notifications. Make sure you guys are here around the same time tomorrow. Not around this time, around 3 o'clock tomorrow in our time. So you guys turn on notifications, guys. I'm gonna talk to Basa Boy and we could get a podcast tomorrow. So you guys could see a podcast tomorrow, okay, guys? So you guys want me to send you guys to Don Hussam? Alright, bro. We'll send you out to Don Hussam. I think he's doing the Liverpool Leeds game. So yeah, guys. Make sure you guys send him some love. Put Omar Raid in the comment section below. That's my Jordanian brother, man. Make sure you guys put Omar Raid in the comment section below. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. I got a video coming out tomorrow for Deco, guys. So turn on notifications so that you guys can see the video where I absolutely cook this fraud. And we could be having a Blaugrana podcast, ladies and gentlemen. August is here. So now, guys, the podcast will be back. I'm also going to be doing the Madrid to Barca podcast. I'm going to talk to Dave about it. So we could be getting that too, guys. So you guys will be getting a lot of content this week as you guys have been getting all week. And also, you guys will be getting a lot of YouTube shorts, guys, on the latest news, guys. So you guys will be getting all of that. So make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, all the beautiful stuff, guys. Because I need you guys to Don Hussam, guys. Go put Omar Ray in the comment section below and say hi to Hussam for me, guys. Pick up to every single one of you guys. Visca Barca, guys. Take care. Peace.